This is Candice Dickens, dope black therapist, owner of CandiceRDickens.com, and I am in Gambia, Africa. And I am visiting the famous YouTubers, the Bags. So I want us to visit with them, learn about their culture, they're from America. So they got us through the coronavirus pandemic. We used to watch them every day. I never heard of Gambia until my husband introduced me to the channel, and we have been watching them ever since. So this is their property. They bought this property. They moved their entire family out here, built a home for themselves. They're growing vegetables. So we're gonna let them tell their own story about entrepreneurship, about what it means to become decolonized and become empowered. So I'm excited. So I'm walking up. I'm going to show everyone I'm walking up. So for those of you who are, good morning, who are joining me for the first time, this is Candice Dickens, dope black therapist, visiting with the YouTubers, The Bags. Their YouTube channel is The Bags of Gambia. And you get to meet people who embrace being free, who have made a different lifestyle choice. And it took me a while to get everything straight. Hey, family.
Welcome.
I'm Candice. Hello.
Candice.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hi, Candice.
We juicy, mama. Look at my family. Woo, you got us to the pandemic.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yes. So I hear that you're a YouTuber.
Yes, my show is Dope Black Therapist. So it's called Dope Black Therapist.
Dope Black?
Dope Black Therapist. Like DOPE. Like this is dope. This is good. Yep.
Yeah.
Black Therapist.
You said black. Yeah.
You know I did. You know I did wearing a shirt that says Black Pride. You know I did. Yes.
And we need it here as well in the States too, but we definitely need it here on the continent.
Yeah, I was talking to, what's his name again?
Amadou.
About coming here and maybe doing some trauma training and figuring out how I can help. Because a friend of mine, she goes to Senegal with 5 therapists. And they come here and they help people learn how to treat people with trauma.
Right.
Whether it's domestic violence or it's colonization, but they help them deal with that. So I said, maybe I can come here and then do some missionary work, like give out books and stuff. So we're going to try to work something out.
Yes, because we just now dealing with. There was a sister just passed here. We had a little thing last night for her, and there's a lot of single women here. It's not handling it as quite as the couples are.
Yeah.
So we definitely need it here.
To switch this a little
it's
bit.
sad, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone needs help.
Yeah, that's true. Whether you want to admit it or not.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words. I asked them before you came up here if this was their first time to the African continent. Is this your first time to the African continent?
Yes.
For real?
Let me tell you, he was watching it, and one day he had turned it on, and I mean, Cynthia, you were holding it down. You had your whole head wrap on, and you had a dashiki, and I was like, who are these kings and queens? And then when you opened your mouth, I was like, oh, these are Americans. Look like that. So we watched everything from you building the security house to
For real?
the whole.
Man, we saw y'all first.
Y'all
YouTube
see the wall
video.
fall.
First we
Yeah.
saw the wall
Wow.
We seen you before you had the long locks.
Yeah. Cause I picked up on the show because I wanted to move over here, and I used to watch Walter Meyer show all the time, right?
Okay.
Because he was probably the biggest and the first that I saw, right?
Wow.
And I started watching some other ones. Then one day I just saw y'all just pop up. Whoop! I said,
We
man,
had to get Mr. Rick started. He
Yeah.
didn't want to do it at
Well,
first.
you
Like,
You didn't want to do it?
No, I didn't want to do it.
but I
But when we
understand
said
that.
the money,
I understand it.
he said yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When she said the money, I was like, I was in.
But I understand that. I make YouTube videos, but I never post them. Because I'm from that time frame where you didn't tell people about your life and what you
Exactly.
that's hard for me, right? talk about what you do and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And everybody started coming chipping.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's hard for me.
Oh, my.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna put my stuff out.
Yeah, you should.
Right.
Because nobody can relate. Not everybody can relate to our story.
Correct.
But people might relate to y'all story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's correct.
So you got to put it out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I never wanted to come to Africa.
I've been
Never.
telling her for years.
Never. Because when you hear about Africa, you see the little children with the flies around their heads, and you see them people being impoverished, and you don't hear good things. You hear about revolution. Yeah.
Yes,
But when
that's
you
it.
showed it, we were like, that's Africa.
But here's the strangest thing: we have a lot of brothers and sisters from the continent in America, and they don't even tell you.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
That's the strangest thing.
Yeah, I
right?
agree with you on that.
They don't even tell.
There's so many over there.
Oh yeah.
But what we did was we started a little trend. We came in and we said, hey, this is what it's like.
That's right.
If you want options and want to get away from the illusion, here's an option or a plan B. And so a lot of them was listening to it. And so a lot of them that had left,
They're back.
they're back.
Oh, really?
And so they're like, man, we've been in the illusion for 20 years and we just made it back. We was watching a video because we was like, hey, this is the future. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even though it's the future, when you leave the illusion and come over here, you take a step back. But in taking that step back, you say, hey, now wait a minute now. I know how development goes. So you can open up a Walmart, or you can open up a Lowe's, or you can open up, AutoZone. You can open, it's available here because it's not here.
It's not here.
The opportunity is what got me.
Y'all
You
need
just
some
gotta stay
mechanics.
strong when you
Man,
get here
these
from
roads
the
are so
state.
terrible, man.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
just
gracious.
dive like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And
what
that
I said.
surprised us that it's not here. We were like, so we saw a fake Target. We were like,
Yeah,
Target
yeah.
here.
They have
A
two.
safe way.
Yes.
But the roads is right. But
Man.
they're developing it. Now, when we came over here 8 years ago, the petroleum building, I don't know if y'all saw the petroleum building, but anyway, I said, man, I see the time when it's going to be 2-3 lane roads.
Yes.
You go back and look at the video,
That's what's going
look at it
on.
now,
Wow.
2-3-4 lane roads.
That's right.
And we also said about the sidewalks.
Yeah,
They
have
actually
a
building
sidewalk.
them now.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
So the development is coming, but it's just a snail pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, if you don't mind inconveniencing yourself a little bit and taking that little step back, you propel yourself forward, compared to what we go through in the illusion, saturation and so on and so
Right.
forth.
Just have to have patience.
You just got to have patience.
Yeah.
A truckload of it.
Yeah.
Truckload.
Yeah.
And the
But that-
food is even better.
But that's good, because I think people need to slow down anyway.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's true.
Yes.
We move so fast in America. I'm
Think.
tired.
Heart conditions, health
Oh,
conditions.
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did when we were in America. We worked so much. I mean, moving fast here and there. It just, you don't have time to think.
You live to work and not live to live. See,
Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
And that's what we were doing.
definitely. I
Wow.
can relate.
Yeah. So you call it the illusion. Why do you always call it the illusion?
It's just an illusion. Do it to your mind. It's just in all this confusion. It's all in the song. You know what I'm saying? You remember that song?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the illusion of prosperity, the American dream. Come here, you work hard, go to college, get a good job, a white picket fence, and a family.
Yes.
They disrupt all that.
Yes.
So we had the white picket fence.
Yeah, we had the white picket fence.
Tore it down.
Throw it down.
So it's the illusion. It's the illusion of this is the place to be.
Wow.
And so when you buy off into the illusion, you stay there or you come there. And then if you open your eyes, you say, man, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Something
not right.
in your heart and your mind, you're saying, I realize I got to do this and stuff, but something ain't right about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once you get up out of there, then you realize this is what it was.
Yeah.
Because once you stay out for a long period of time, when you go back, you look at people, they are zombies. They're zombies. Everybody walks around scared. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
We saw that in 2018.
it's different.
It was different.
yeah, we came over and stayed for 2 years, and we went back. Everybody was moving differently. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody was out. It was
Nobody.
like, where are the people?
Yeah.
Wow.
it's like we went to this theater. Instantly, this white cop picked me out. He didn't come and harass me, but it was something. The way I was moving alerted him because we went to see what Denzel Washington, whatever that movie was.
Equalizer.
Equalizer. You're right.
Exactly
Right.
what it was.
Yeah. And so anyway, we come in and the guy just. And it was
He
noticeable.
was a little bit far
She
over
saw
there.
him.
Yeah.
She saw him first. I detected him. Then she saw him.
He read your energy.
Yeah, out of all the rest of the people, he focused on me and just like, why is this guy like? I was free. I was up out of there. I came back to get some more 40-foot containers and some more resources and kids and stuff. Then we got out, but he had instantly detected that something was wrong with me. There was other brothers in there that I had coached youth football with. He wasn't focusing on them. He was focusing on me. You see what I'm saying? And we was driving one time, and we was in the car. We was just laughing and joking.
Windows down now.
Yeah, windows down. Cop pulled us over. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're like, you know, is something wrong? I forgot
It was
what.
the tent. He said your tent is too dark.
Yeah.
It was my
in your
son's
car. Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was our daughter.
Well, it was her car.
Okay.
But
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he pulled us over and stuff and said the windows tint. He didn't give us no citation. He didn't give us no warning. He just
after he found out that we was visiting from Africa.
Right.
You guys live there now?
Yeah.
They didn't give us a ticket.
So I think he really was pulling us over because we were just happy.
Yeah, we were just laughing.
You know what I'm saying?
Driving.
It's something about us being happy and content, enjoying life that upsets them. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that's the real reason why he pulled us over. It's all good. We got up out of there.
There you go.
And one more story. When we came over in 2015 for a 2-week visit, just to check it out. You know, you don't want to. Some people do it now. I take my hat off to them now, but we wanted to check it out. So we came over for 2 weeks and stuff, and we looked at it and I said, I'll take it. It could have been nothing here.
I'm still lost at this time.
I still would have took it, though, you know, because I knew what I had to go back to. You know what I'm saying? So when we went back after 2 weeks, you know, to pack up the family 6 months later and then get out of there for good, when we went back to the airport, the guy looked at my passport and he said, oh, you've been to Africa, Gambia, huh? He told me, welcome home.
That's right.
Man, talk about infuriated. Oh, man, I was upset for the next 6 months. They had never told me in my life, this is your home. Welcome home. But he saw this brother dipping to get up out of here, going to Gambia and Senegal. He gonna tell me, welcome home.
Welcome home.
Man, that burned in my soul for the next 6 months. And when I got everything packed up, that I can pack up and sell off whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was out of there, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to see his mug again.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
But man, y'all, your story is inspirational. It really is. And you guys showed that people can really do it. That's the key. Because nobody had really seen anything like what you guys are doing.
Right.
I mean, people hear about Africa, but we don't hear about Americans just picking up, just selling their stuff, moving it.
Yeah,
right. That was the first for me, even though I was going to the continent, right?
Yep.
I was like, man, they just picked up and he was serious about getting out here. Yeah. And guess what? I was like, man, I want to go too. Man, I'm disappointed in our political system. Man, I'm just It is crazy. It's crazy.
It is. And it's going to get crazier.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I agree. I agree.
It's like the presidents, all of them. They just get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? And they got us deluded like, well, this one is better than that one. SHIT is SHIT. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how you try to package it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we said, hey, we had to get up out of there. And it was like, we get up out of here. If Donald Trump win and we gonna lead the country, you should lead regardless who win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy that's in there now, he ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But
absolutely,
I accommodate y'all for taking y'all step. You know, most people won't leap out there on faith and say, let me go at least check it out. So I accommodate y'all. You know what I'm saying? At least come over here and check it out for yourself.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
This was on his bucket list. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It
it was
was
his birthday yesterday, by the way.
His birthday was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday. Mine's tomorrow. Yes, I'll be 57.
Happy birthday.
We have 3 in February. Mine's and 2 of my daughters.
Oh, nice.
Tell me about your garden. I garden with children in Florida, so I'm amazed at your garden and things that you're planting. Is it for your benefit, or do you sell it, or
Yes.
how do you do your garden?
Yes, our priority list is if the family can't consume it, you know what I'm saying, then we'll sell it off to the public.
Okay.
And sometimes we donate to certain institutions here, you know what I'm saying? And we just go in there and just say, hey, here's something for the harvest and stuff. We don't charge them. We just say, hey, donate it to the kitchen, and you know, they provide the people and stuff. You know?
Or if like someone come to me in secret and tell me that they're in need, we do that.
Right. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, because some people come over and things didn't turn out the way they planned, and so they come in and say, hey, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're a firm believer in what goes around comes around. So if you do good, it's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So we all about that.
That's right.
And plus, you know, we want to open up a restaurant too now.
Oh, really?
So
Who's the cook? Who's the chef?
I'm not a chef. I've been married for 2 years.
And a lot of the women that work for us, you know, we hire a lot of the locals from the village, so a lot of them cook too. And there's always a need for a good quality restaurant. I ain't say restaurant, because there's a difference. A good quality restaurant where the food is good, good quality service. There's a big need for that, you know. And so, like, if y'all ate out, y'all probably been there and ordered something off the menu, and they said they didn't even say it's not available. They just bring you an alternative dish. And you like,
We haven't heard that
just
yet.
an example, you know, you ordered chicken, and they brought you pork chops, and you like, I didn't order pork chops. I ordered chicken. They were like, well, we out of it. This is what we brought you.
It's getting better.
The lemonade, and they bring you a Sprite.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's where it is. And so you just got to deal with it, but you kind of got to sometimes be firm and say, I didn't order that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, my hard-earned money, I didn't order. That's not what I wanted and stuff.
Right.
So I don't want this.
Now you say, is this for free?
Yeah.
No, they don't believe in that one.
No, they don't believe in that one. Yeah. So it's all good.
So far, we've had a good experience. This man has made our experience amazing. So wherever we go, we get what we want. You're
When
welcome.
I saw him, we were at the GRA getting my residency cards renewed, and he walked up to me, and I'm like, I thought he was actually the guy from Senegal to do the tours there.
Yeah.
And then I said, this is Usman, and then we seen each other again.
Yes.
When you was telling me you were coming here, I said, let me give him the
Usman's number.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how.
Usman,
Right on
he
time.
got here an hour
Right on
before we
time.
got to the airport, trying to
Right on
help us
time.
out. Let me give a shout out to the back of your if you need somebody to come help you out, to take you out, because he's so humble. I mean, and such a beautiful person. Yes. You know, not just giving us a tour guide, but giving us the history.
Bringing people here many times. The time I start coming here, then nothing was built here.
That's right.
It was a long time. It's a hard work they have done here.
Yeah.
They are doing community support too.
Right.
Anybody
Absolutely.
you see here, they paying them. They are earning a living, all coming from them.
Absolutely.
So the community, everybody talk good about them.
That's
and
right.
they don't do nothing here to harm the community.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Anything they do here is for the benefit of the people.
Yeah.
Of course, also them being here settled peacefully.
Mhm.
So we are happy and we thank them.
That's
Fantastic.
wonderful. That is
That's how we
wonderful.
roll.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And that's who you go with, right? Because like-minded people always find each other, right? Like you give to the community. He was talking about he gives to the schools. I was like, wow, like-minded people.
Right. But you know, that's how we roll as African Americans. Wherever we go, We're gonna do our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
We
that
try to do it in America.
and that infuriates some people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? How we start from nothing and build something. So that infuriates some people, but that's on them. You know?
That's what
Yeah, it's hard to do in America because
Yeah.
if you build it, they want to come take it.
They break it up all the time.
Man.
It's in their plan.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Because they know that we may be on top of them as what they see that they on top of us.
and,
Right.
and check it out. This is what hard work can do for you.
That's right.
Right. This is great.
But
That's
this is
right. You take away all that racism. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they gotta.
so you don't feel that here? You don't feel racism here?
This brother not gonna say, "Hey, bro, you light skin, I'm dark skin, I don't like him." That brother ain't gonna say that. So, as far as racism, we haven't. Now, this is the great thing about it. And I hope I don't forget my train of thought, but I come across others or them people, and I probably in my 8 years here, I probably have spoke to about 3 of them. Do you know how great that is? You know, that's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to come up there and say good morning or whatever and see that little facade that they put on, like I like you or I'll tolerate you another day. So here's like, I see people look like this brother here, you know, every day. I see the tourists come in, but I don't pay them no mind. You know what I'm saying? But
I think Raheem went there.
okay.
There's something nice about we were on the boat, and I was like, wait a minute, we're the only people who look like us on this boat.
Wow.
You know, and that's not a sight to anybody else. But it's unique when you're with your own people. It's
That's
like,
right.
wow,
That's right.
the people driving the boat look like us. The people on the boat look like us.
Police look like us.
The police look like us.
Doctors look like us.
It's like Wakanda. I'm like, I'm in Wakanda.
That's right.
It was a great feeling when we first got here to see that. Because you never see that when you're in America.
No.
Especially not in the where we come from. We're in the South.
Yeah.
And
You
And
can see it.
and the doctors, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, you go in to see the doctor and they're like, okay, what's wrong with you? How could I help you?
Really.
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
And they're sincere.
That's right.
It's not like I got to get you in and get the next person in, the next person in.
Yeah.
They take as much time as you need. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, wow.
And us coming from the States, it's like, okay, hurry up. You know, like,
Yeah.
why are you taking so long?
Right.
But you're not relaxed when you first get
That's
here.
right.
And when you learn it, it's like, wow, I've been really missing this.
That's right.
Wow.
Relax.
Yes.
Slow down.
You're seen
It's
as a
gonna
person.
happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, the clock ticks a lot slower over here, if you know what I'm saying.
That's right.
And get a chance to relax and think and read and talk.
That's
and,
right.
And love and do whatever you know you want to do, because there's not all these outside interferences coming in to distract you and disrupt you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another good thing about coming over here and stuff. You just got to get over. You just got to get over
The Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, we still got some of them. Okay. Let me get this out
Sorry,
the
guys.
But
No, you're fine.
yeah, you know, most people come here and look at the surface level
Right.
and say, "Oh, I can never do this." You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But you got to look below the surface, though. That's where everything is growing. That's where everything is happening. If you could just get over the initial look, like, boy, it's a lot of trash out here. You know what I'm saying? There's reasons behind that, though. But if you look at the lifestyle of the people and the lifestyle that you can enjoy here and stuff, you get over all that superficial stuff. You know, just look below the surface and stuff. You know, that's where all the activity is going anyway. Below the surface and stuff. You know.
What about the buying property here? How easy is it? Is it worth buying? You know, what's the process?
It's definitely worth buying, but you want to be cautious with who you're dealing with, because everybody knows somebody selling land, and what that means is I'm the middleman. I'm gonna jack the price up, and you know, get something meddling in your affairs and stuff. So I would say get with the owner. If you
Always ask them who's the owner.
Right. Get with the owner and stuff. You can buy it, and the price is cheaper, and it's a straightforward transaction. But once you let these other people come in and meddle in the affairs and raise the price, and you're not even sure they got the rights to sell the land.
That's right.
So
You have to be very cautious.
right. Now, when we bought this, we had somebody meddle in the middle, jack the price up on us. Then the second transaction, because we keep buying and adding to it, right? So the first transaction, the guy meddled in. The second time he meddled in again, but the owner caught him.
Gotcha.
Because he came here and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "This is my land." He said, "No, I'm the owner of this land."
Really?
And so we took him to court, we got our money back and squashed dinner with that guy. So now we deal directly with the owner. Smooth transactions and stuff,
Okay. Wonderful guy.
Yeah, wonderful guy. So that's what I say. Make sure you deal with the owner.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, real estate companies are okay, but again, they're the middle person. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna jack the price up, and some companies around here that are selling land, people haven't got their paperwork in what, 2-3 years.
They might have the first 2 steps, but there's other steps involved.
Right.
And they're telling them that this is not how it is. This is where it is with the government now. They don't issue this certain paper, but it's not true. Because they come to me, and I know someone in physical planning. I would call him and ask him, send their paperwork and say, "Are they finished?" He said, "No, there's more steps."
Right.
So there's nothing I really can do. He just have to keep working with this person. Hopefully their paperwork.
Right. Yeah, we know some people that have bought it, and 2 years later they ain't got their paperwork. And what good is the paperwork if you don't pay your money? You can't get the land. And I ain't talking about no 1 or 2 thousand. I'm talking like 10,000.
Oh wow!
Just out there, you know what I'm saying?
It happens, and it's not set up the way it is in America, where the way you can sell and all of that.
Yeah.
Anybody can come over here and become
a real estate agent or something. So you got to do your due diligence, and we will make a video about this too, but you can't come over here and let your guard down.
That's right.
Just because we're around people that look like us.
Right.
You didn't do that in the illusion.
I say put it up 3, 4, 5 times more.
Don't come over here and do it. Don't let your guard
Just
down.
so you know, you have the video about that. I'm just saying. I mean, we're just fans. I'm just saying, we just family. So if you don't know, you got a couple of videos about it. So it might be a reminder video you might need to put up about it.
Don't let your guard down.
And even if you don't want to talk to us, go to someone who know us that can probably help,
Yes.
A lot of people come over here and don't come to us. And a lot of them come over here and lose big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then when I see them and like, why you just didn't say anything? Just call me and say, can we have lunch or something?
Right.
And I can, I don't know it all, but I can, guide you and
Right.
say, hey, maybe that person ain't for you.
That's right.
And don't send any money. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, y'all see some land that y'all might be interested in. And because of the short period of time y'all dealing with, y'all go back. And then they contact you and say, okay, send me 50,000 US cash. I'm going to get the property for you. Not saying it's that much, that's just a rough ballpark figure. Don't send no money over here. You know what I'm saying?
Just be wise.
Come over here and do the transactions yourself.
Okay.
You know what
or
I'm saying?
at least see what they're offering or what have you.
Do the
Don't
transaction yourself.
even if they send you something and they send you a computer this or something saying this is what you're going to be investing in,
you
don't do it because most of the time it's not here. Not even set up already. Because we had someone do that to us too, saying this is what we're going to be doing and blah blah blah. I just need you to invest in this. My thing was, where is it here in the Gambia? Oh, it's not built yet. Well, I don't know. Where, and you're in the apartment too? What you doing? So you have to be very careful. And during the, I think it was during COVID or right before COVID, a lot of people, money was stolen.
Oh, wow.
Because they were just sending it.
Just sending it.
They would call me
After
and
we put
ask
out
me,
numerous
and I was
videos.
like, don't do it. Please don't
we putting
do
out
it.
videos. They're still doing it.
I don't know what's going on, but I see what's happening, but don't send the money.
We'll send the money.
They still was
They
sending
still
money.
was sending
Yeah.
money.
And then when they lost it, they was coming to us. Can you help me get it back?
I don't know these people.
I was like, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
After we told you not to send it, you know what I'm saying?
And numerous videos.
Yeah, numerous
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But they didn't know who to trust, right? They don't know who to
You
trust.
wouldn't just do it in America.
Nah,
would
but
you?
that's what I was about to say. You don't do it in America.
Right. Don't let your guard down.
It's common sense, man.
Yes.
I remember before we had moved here, our next door neighbor, his uncle came to the African continent on a regular basis. And so he was like, no, don't move there. Come and take this tour with me. I said, bro, I done did all this research and stuff, man. You know, the tour just gonna waste my money. You know, I'm going over there to visit. Then I'll make my decision from that. So he said, okay, well, I see you got your mind made up. He said, when you go over there, don't trust anybody.
That's right.
Politicians.
That's right.
Lawyers,
That's
judges, everything like that. And that stuck with me 8 years later. Still
Right.
now, you know what I'm saying? So when we do transactions now, we're like, okay, show me what you're gonna do. You know, it's like this guy that's doing our drip irrigation system. He's doing a great job, but when he came in day one, he didn't even start. He said, "Give me an advance."
Oh, wow.
You know, 8 years I done been. Man, I done been sucker punched with that so many times. I was like, nah, I can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and do what you got to do. After I see how you stepping, I advance you some money then and stuff, you know. And so now he's doing his thing, you know.
Handling your business.
Handling business.
Handling your business. That's it.
If I'd have given that money up front, home slice would have been gone.
He said home slice.
You know what I'm saying?
Home slice.
But that's the thing is that sometimes we trust and don't realize people have to earn our trust,
That's
especially
right.
with business.
That's right.
You got to do the business of the
Just
business.
do business. That's
Yeah.
right. Just do business.
Yep, and I tell a lot of them too. I say, you know, you see the properties, you know, a good size. I say, would you rather make $1,000 off of us, or would you rather make $10,000 off of us from repeat business?
That's right.
They always say $10,000. I'd rather do the $10,000, but their actions, guess what that indicate?
Something.
$1,000.
Yep.
$1,000. That's all they want. Just get that $1,000 and they gone.
They call
Forget
that
about
fast
the other
money.
9,000. Yeah.
That's
Take that
money,
big
yeah.
Put that big
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to end my video, guys. And our guest here, we're going to talk out after this is cut off.
Absolutely. Out in
So I
mine
want to
too.
thank you all for coming and visiting the Bag
Oh,
family.
can y'all, in some closing thoughts, can you let people know in whatever the case may be, what propelled you to decide, hey, you know, now's the time? You know, because people are incubating right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm wondering how did what precipitated the water getting turned up so hot?
For me to come?
Yeah.
Well, I worked at a university for 20 years, so I was in contact with people from all around the world, students from all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've been knowing about Gambia for a long time. I had a student, his name was Walker from Gambia.
Okay.
And one day he told me something that was, in my opinion, something great. He said that they had a president over here who wasn't trying to leave, right? He mentioned this the other day to me. And what he said is that, I think he said they put him in exile and they arrested some of his cabinet members.
Well,
I'm like, that's huge. In an African country where they actually got rid of the president,
Well,
that's huge.
yeah, that's right.
What that shows is that the people are waking up and they want better,
That's right.
right? And I said, that's got to be a nice country, right?
That's right.
So he told me a little bit about the Gambia. Again, I was coming over to the continent, doing some educational things and doing some things in relation to power. I was trying to help promote solar panels and that sort of thing.
That's
Okay.
good.
And after coming for a couple of years, I was like, this is the place to be.
That's right.
It's the place to be.
Yeah.
You know, I felt that the energy in America was going sideways.
Yeah.
It wasn't going south, it was going downhill.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
And I'm not a pessimistic person, but for our communities, I just see the writing on the wall over there.
You're a realist.
I'm a realist, man.
That's right.
I'm a realist.
That's right.
So I've been on this mission for a long while.
Okay.
And then I saw you guys. And I was like, man, he beat me to it. I was like, they doing it.
I incubated
Right?
enough.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I got plans. I have been drawing up plans to move here, and then I saw y'all. Yeah, I'm like, they doing it. I'm a theorist. I'm like, man, they the real thing. And so I've been on this mission for a minute, and I've just been talking to my wife, my family, trying to get them on board. They was like, man, we don't know nothing about that. Man, stop. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you just gotta go. We gotta make just one trip.
Yeah. Right. Just find out for yourself.
Yeah, man. So that's why. So the fire's kind of been in me for a while.
That's good.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think for me, I have an amazing friend named Anne Dillard, and she goes to Senegal and parts of Gambia, and they do brain spotting. And
They do what?
Brain spotting. It's a type of trauma treatment.
Oh, brain spotting.
Brain spotting.
Never heard that before.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And her and I were in the same training classes.
Okay.
I'm certified in brain spotting, EMDR, different trauma bases.
Okay.
And it occurred to me, why don't I do something similar? Why do we just try to treat people in America and not try to go to the borders that need it?
Right.
Like our people who live here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was eating food last night, I was like, wait a minute, I've been visiting Africa all along. I visit Africa when I go to Jamaica. I visit Africa when I go to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I go to Africa when I go, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Because the food is the same and the people feel the same. And the vegetation looks the same. And it didn't occur to me, I have been getting myself ready for Africa my whole life.
That's right.
And not realizing that every place is Africa.
That's right.
Because they took us from here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing like coming home and saying, you know what, let me use my skills and my knowledge, my gifts to help prepare my people who've been colonized, like we've been colonized.
That's right.
So I'm happy to be here, especially my mom and then my husband every day. Every day was the best. Oh, day and night.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, same with me. I never wanted to come from Africa like my daughter. I was always disillusioned about Africa. My daughter said, you see the children, the bugs flying all over them, the devastation on the land, the people laying in the street begging.
Right.
So that wasn't in my heart to come to Africa. But my husband, who look at you all the time.
Yes.
And one day I stopped and I was listening to him making comments to you as if you could hear him. And I was like, okay, maybe he's on to something. So as you said, 4 years ago, they were coming by themselves.
Wow.
So this time, my daughter said, well, why don't we join them?
Mm-hmm.
So we started planning.
That's right.
And the closer the time came, the more I was looking forward to it.
That's good.
As I said before, I was not.
Right.
And I had plenty of friends who've come here to the motherland, loved it, gave me all kind of hints. This is this, this is that.
Yes.
But me, I was like, I'm not going there. But as I said, the more the time comes, you're like, okay, this might be it. And then arriving here said, this is it.
This is it,
This
right?
is it.
So you call it the illusion, but it's for us as trauma therapists, we call it correcting the narrative. Right?
okay.
Correcting the narrative and updating it. So what is the truth?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
So you can see the truth because when you come here, you realize, wow, the narrative isn't created by people who don't look like me.
That's right.
And they've only given me one glimpse of it. So why would I want to go with that one glimpse that looks negative?
That's right.
Right?
It is true.
Yeah. So
So that's my experience, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Gotcha. Well, glad you challenged the narrative.
Yes.
Yeah, I felt I just want to do the full circle thing where, just to find out and see where we actually came from.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people saying, oh, I'm from Georgia. I said, no, you're not from Georgia. We're from Africa.
Right.
That's what, and it's been a good experience.
Right.
It's been, exhilarating.
Gotcha.
So yeah, man. I'm glad we're here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. And thank you for spending time with us. We
Okay.
appreciate
If
it.
you like the video, guys, give us thumbs up, share the video. If they wanted to contact you or something like that, I mean, would you say through your
Oh yeah, we have I have two websites. One is called Trauma of Healing, Color of Trauma and Healing, and one is an international website where you can find international agencies that treat trauma, whether you're a refugee or you're a victim of violence. And then I have my own website, CandiceRDickens.com. But my YouTube channel is DOPE, DOPE, BlackTherapist.com. And you'll find different topics we talk about in terms of colonization, how to deal with family therapy, family trauma, marital issues, all of those issues.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And sir, how do they find you?
Hmm?
How do they find you?
Baraka.
Yeah. On WhatsApp.
That's all right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
bad
buddy.
family.
All right, man. Thank
This has
you.
been
Yes.
wonderful.
So how long you guys gonna be here?
To Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Until Wednesday.
Bye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the
Wow,
video.
Thursday morning.
How was your flight through?
Terrible, man. We had to go through Brussels, man.
See,
I keep don't tell people not to fly
We
through
will not
Brussels.
go through Brussels
Tell people
again.
not to fly through Brussels.
They do it all the
Right.
time.
Some money,
That's what that is.
I get it.
Going all the way up just to come down.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Straight line.
That's right.
Yeah, straight line.
Man, we were
They
in
had a
the
bad
airport,
experience in the airport.
and this
Yeah, us too.
this agent comes through with a dog.
Oh,
He comes through with a dog, and he just pushed the dog up on us, man. Like,
What was this?
it was an agent in the
He
airport.
put it on you guys?
Yeah, he had a dog.
Yeah, put it
Right?
on them.
Like,
Literally.
it was a drug, like
Put
a
it
drug
on.
dog. Man, it's not no dog.
A German
all up in the
Shepherd.
chair next to me, and I'm like, man, get your dog. What you doing? Get your dog, man. I'm like, what you doing, man? Like, we look like criminals to you or something?
How much money we had? How much money you got?
Oh, yeah, bro.
That's their business.
They going hard. But when you come through, you got to let people know. They got these machines there that smell marijuana. You know, people in America smoke. So now,
It's legal.
well, it's legal in America, but it ain't legal in Brussels. They trying to catch you. They got these little things they swab to see if you've been smoking up, man.
They do all that.
Yeah, they doing it, man.
They done started something.
Came through, you know, on certain flights you see them. Then as you get
Right,
closer
this
to the
industry.
continent, you see the continental Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we get ready to catch the next flight to come to the continent, we're in Brussels. I'm seeing the brothers and sisters from the continent. I'm looking at the